Good evening. Yes, once again, this is still the worked up ancient spirit Tralaka. Well, at least in spirit. Oh, let's continue with this all fired up. We are going to talk about the new rules which should be in place now that we're going into this new era this planet and species have not been into before. Okay? Now, let's start. All money that is worked under the table by any running for president or Congress, Senate, judge, mayor, or any other governor or of a state of any position of authority as in government, any of these monies shall be legally bound and put into a public fund which the politicians or their cronies cannot touch. Point A, to fix our very disgraced education system. Point B, fix our bridges and freeways which are crumbling far faster than most people really understand. Point C, really? Secure our borders. For real. No one comes in unless our economy is healthy enough for both the lifelong tax-paying citizens of the country of America or any other country and the newcomers who are wanting or desiring to enter and live within. Point D, to repair Social Security for good. Get those cotton-picking, sassy politicians' fingers out of our Social Security. Point E, to fix the loopholes that companies job out the work out of our country while in reality, the taxpayers is actually helping for this to happen behind the taxpayers' back. Ah, da, 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 da. We are talking about what the new rules for being within the government office and electoral system. Point 1 in new section. Each person running for office needs to have a jacket which can be certified, which expresses clearly who that person is really serving other than the public. Of course, in the points up in the first part of our conversation, this is not going to be allowed anymore because this is deceptions even before they're legally in office. So they're already striving to deceive even before they get in office. This has to stop. So, point 1, subpoint A. Any person running for any office of control in some form of government who has any money coming in from any place else will be kicked out of the lineup for running, and they will not be allowed to be in politics no more. Nada. Point 2. Each person running for office has the same amount of money per what you're running for, like a judge, state, local, county, Congress, Senate, for president. In each bracket, it has its own amount for each participant to use to try to get elected. No exceptions. Subpoint A. Any other funds found to be supporting in this unlawful manner I've talked about before, that person who is running for office will immediately be removed and they will not be allowed to run for any office in this country for their whole life. We got to set the rules down because look at what we've had the last 20 years. Point 3. When any person who has been in office or of a government period has a leader that when they are stepping out being that leader, the paycheck stops that same day. Since they are no longer in that job position in a full-time situation. This also includes any security measures also stops. Subpoint 3A. These no longer are in office are expected to get a new job, you bums, and pay for their own life and things until they're too old to work and then get Social Security. Get a job, washed up. Ugh. Point B. Any officials caught double dipping while no longer in office of our tax money for their own use will be arrested like any other common villain and have to do the same punishment with no favoritism as a common criminal. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. The media. Under the new America and this new world being rebuilt, the public media will be held under the new media laws to assure that 1. The stories given over the air by radio, phone, TV, satellite, iPhone, B phone, Q phone, Wookie phone, and so forth is fully correct. And again, we continue with the ancient spirit Tralaka working on this understanding what the new rules should be going into the new era, this planet and its inhabitants, the spirit humans have not been before. We were talking about the media. Uh, point 1A. People in the media misleading the public as a full-time media person will be subject to the new media rules and punishment. Point B. Media's knowingly using subliminal messages specifically to boost a product or their channel will be subject to criminal punishment under the new media laws. Point C. Advertisers who use specifically subliminal or force-guided technologies which upon to control what the public eats, drinks, or watches, or busy in any other form or manner they would not have been if they had made their own choice, will be subject to very strict criminal punishments under law. Cheating is cheating. That's a fact. Hidden governments, agencies, departments, and scientists under the new laws we should push for in this new era uh, of the founding of the new America and world. Point A, there is no hidden departments. Point B, there is no hidden agendas. Point C, there is no hidden leaders. Point D, there is no hidden labs of technologies. Any person or persons found to be part of any or one or all of those listed above is not allowed to be part of a government employee or assistance for the rest of their life. Any labs that are making things which are used specifically to control or harm in an unhealthy manner the citizens upon which live in the country of America or any other country will be subject to extreme new punishment laws. Why? This world of cities and towns and farms, ranches, companies, countries were built on the ideas by fellow humans. There should be no deep secrets from anyone enjoying this better tomorrow in this new era. Yet, bad, harmful ideas should be destroyed so they do not influence others to try replicating the same harmful ideas. Why? We all breathe the oxygen this planet provides, the Gaia provides, as a common species of spirit humans, whom are striving to overcome its shortfalls and to make a better society in the future for everyone to be able to enjoy. Because the planetary system we are in right now is going to take us a few generations, even if we are all helping to achieve that greatness of a multi-planet, vibrant economy in trades that is balanced and striving towards the same goals, that is fully New World Order free completely. Any levels of the New World Order, its lap puppets, it cult, their cult puppets, uh, any of those levels of pulling strings in the economies, those will not be allowed underneath the new proposed rules. Understand this. This is very important. A lot of these things need to be the bedrock of not what was our past, but what is going to be within our livable future, even for us middle-aged people. Understand this. This is the ancient spirit Tralaka. Good night. Journey far, journey safely, journey to many other planets, and please take notes when you wake up in the morning. This is the ancient spirit Tralaka for tonight. Good night.